let's take a look at the Karmann and see what's going on with this little old car today. So, you remember the back, we had to fabricate and make all this. It's all done, ready to rock and roll. It's all welded up there. She's all finished welded up there. So now we are coming around to the last bit of the welding, and here is the rust that we found. There it is. Sarah, I hope you're out there watching and looking so you know what's going on. So we have this patch panel, and we have the panel that goes in behind here that you can see, which actually I don't know where it is right now. I'd grab it and show you, but your heat runs through there. So we've got that panel, but we have to make all this. And you have to remember that a lot of this comes up and around into here, which I can't show you this hub, but anyway, it all bolts together. So there's some work there to do. But this is it. Thank God. After that, she's rolling over to the other shop for Sean, and Sean can start to work his magic. Now keep in mind, we did do the first roughing of the doors of the bodywork. We did the deck lid and the hood. So if you're out there watching, Sarah, we did get those parts done. You remember that. And now you're going to have all the welding done. So now we're going to start on the bodywork here probably next week. We've got to get that done now. That's believe it or not, there's a good day and a half in there to take care of that kind of shit. But we'll get it done for you. And at least you know you'll have a rust-free car sitting out here at OTG. We just got to get on the body. Okay, so let's see what else is happening in the shop. Obviously, the 58 Chevy is sitting here. Chris has had to do a few things here and there. A couple things to fix a few things up. You know, there's always little things we have to tidy up here and there, but we got to get this up and going. I got to finish blocking out the fenders, the hood, stuff like that, and basically paint. So my plan is next week I'm hoping paint on this bad boy. But we don't know what the weather's going to hold for us either. They're calling for snow down here where we are, starting I think on the weekend. Let's hope not, because I can't stand that shit. Now, come out here. The Rustang, whatever you want to call it. I've been doing individual videos of it. This baby today, I'm going to be taking care of a little bit of rust that was down in here. I think you might have saw in the last video. There it is right there. I'm going to be taking care of that. Tidying up a couple little pinholes I noticed in the back end yesterday when I was shining a light through it. Yes, a good way to tell when you got rust sometimes and when you're welding is put a light behind what you were welding on, and if you see some pinholes, there you go, right? So another little tip out there. So there's a couple little wee pinholes just in this corner area I got to take care of. But then we're going to be putting the quarter panel on, which is, I don't know what I did with it. It's sitting right over there. There's our quarter panel standing up against the wall. Now, if you all remember, for the longest time, probably a year and a half, I've had this little Nash Metropolitan trailer kicking around here for Gord down at Kid Equipment. He bought it. His plan is he's going to put an ice chest in it, and he's going to serve ice cold beer out of it up at the River Rockin' Fest. Look up River Rockin' Fest, guys. It's a huge thing. Anyway, Gord is Gord's the man up there. But he brought us this little trailer, wanted us to clean it up, wanted to paint it in his, like I say, he owns Kid Equipment, wanted to paint it in the Kid Equipment red with the white on the bottom. Then he's going to throw, I think, a couple decals on it or something like that, and throw ice in it and have some chicks serving beer out of the back of it. So we finally painted it. He's not been in a rush because obviously of COVID, everything has been shut down. Last year it never happened. This year it's not happening. But hopefully in 2022, the River Rockin' Fest will happen again. Let's hope. But anyway, there's the trailer. We sprayed her all up there. So she's just brought inside to dry up over here in the shop. The bottom half where you see where the paper is, that's where the white is. Turned out beautiful. You know, a couple little parts right here for it. There's the deck lid over here. Oh, and there's that's your spare tire wheel. So what happens is this thing here, I mean, that's hinged. It's hinged on here. It's hinged on here. What it does is it props back. I made a little thing that sits on there. It holds it up flat, so it's not just flapping and down and hitting in here. And he's going to put an ice chest in there, and like I say, he's going to be I think he's going to be serving beer out of there. So that's what's going on. So that's what's going on there. It's looking good. That's pretty cool to see you have a back end of a 56 Nash as your beer cooler, isn't it? If only we could all have that. Okay. So the Camaro, as I mentioned, the parts have come in for it. Okay. So get the hell out of there. Oh, what do we got going on here? We got a roll cage little unit here. What is that for? Oh my God, you don't want to know. Anyway, we had to weld some tabs on it for some seat belt, for some, you know, them 2-point harness seat belts, or 4-point harness seat belts. It's early in the morning, forgive me. So we had to weld some tabs on it for a gentleman. There it is right there, the side lid or whatever the hell that says there, RZR or something like that. But anyway, that little beast is sitting right up and over here. I got her tucked away. I'll see it here. Here it is right here. So that piece you saw, it bolts on up into all this. And he wanted to put the 4 points in there because he's got his kids that ride in the back and all that. Kind of dark out here, guys, to see this thing, but holy shit, look at this thing. It's got GPS, it's got maps, it's got, I don't know, it's got everything. 4-wheel drive, bloody thing's got it all, you name it. It's quite the little unit. It's quite the little, this is what I need. This is what I need for bombing around in the snow. I need this to take me from my house right there to my shop right there every day, because I'm getting old and tired and I just don't want to walk anymore. That's what I need. But there it is. That's quite the thing. I don't know. Every time I look at something like that, it reminds me of something you'd see like on Mad Max or something. I think just because of the shapes of it. Maybe I'm just crazy. Anyway, okay. Remember, it's always a damn good time at Old Time. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and I can't wait for the weekend to come, because I got to celebrate on Friday with some friends of mine, because it's Yvonne's birthday. So if Yvonne's out there watching, Yvonne, it's your birthday. Your birthday's coming up, so we're going to celebrate. So I'm going to bring my special recipe over there for margaritas. So if you want to hear what Rick's special recipe is for margaritas, you give me a big hell yeah, because I don't just drink beer and rum. I drink margaritas too. Right, Chris?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chris knows. We drink everything. Everything. Chris drank everything up at Merritt.
Oh yeah.
When we went there. That's right.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Those margaritas were good up there.
That's right, they were, weren't they?
Yeah. Nice way to take the heat off.
Yeah, that's right. So, remember, it's always a good time and Old Time, as you can tell. So that's it. So stay tuned and we'll see you next time.